over on MSNBC talking about, well, echoing some of the things that we just heard from The View, that the justices are there just trying to do their buddy a favor, that they really don't have any backbone or any real conservative belief. They're, quote, Republicans. He says that like a dirty word, but they're Republicans, implying that they're just pure political animals and they are going to do whatever they can to protect Donald Trump. Watch him here if you can.
Then the appeals court gives a bulletproof ruling, as Dahlia says, and they still decide to take it up.
What it says is that they are corrupted political actors who act in bad faith. The reason why people like Mark and people like Dahlia seem to have a crystal ball is because they're real, because they're realists, and they understand the court for what it is. And at some point, people in the media, people at home, and people sitting in the White House have to stop pretending that the Supreme Court is some kind of benign, trying to do its best institution and start to realize that there are 6 Republicans, not conservatives, Republicans on the Supreme Court who view it as their job to help the Republican Party. And until we do something about that, until we take away that power, until we draw the line on them there, they will continue to do this. They will help Trump. They will take away abortion rights. They will end affirmative action. They will liberalize gun rights. They will do all of it until we stop them. And somebody needs to start listening in the higher echelons of the Democratic Party, because we will keep losing every day we allow these 6 Republicans in robes to rule over all of us.
You know where he's going with this. He wants to stack the court, right? Hugo Chavez style. What's the first thing Chavez did as soon as he became president? This would have been sometime around the year 2000. He went in and he stacked the court. That's what this guy's talking about doing, because he doesn't like the fact that there's that many conservatives there on the bench. Wow. I mean, such little faith, clearly, in the American system. But that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to actually rip away any faith that you might have in this great nation. They're doing it bit by bit by bit. There was the MSNBC lady just the other day who was saying, can you believe that some of these conservatives actually believe that they have God-given rights? I mean, hey, sorry. That was the founding fathers' line, right? Your unalienable rights given to you by God. But somehow they want to tear that away too, because everything's going to come from the state and they've got to be the ones to actually decide what you get, what you don't get. Here's Nancy Pelosi weighing in on the issue as well, tweeting out, quote, the Supreme Court is placing itself on trial with its decision to hear the former president's total immunity claim. It remains to be seen whether the justices will uphold the fundamental American value that no one is above the law, not even a former president. So this is wild, guys, okay? What they are trying to say is that actually Congress has no ability. The vice president has no ability by way of the 25th Amendment. I mean, I have to keep this thing handy these days. You know, you're consulting it almost daily. But there it is. I mean, they absolutely, if the president is considered to be in such a state as not being able to do his or her job, then the vice president and Congress will work together to assume the powers and duties of the office of the acting president. I mean, this is but yet they've got to get this I don't know what through as well. Look, Donald Trump as a president, this has never come up before, by the way. I just want to preface this by saying this is completely uncharted legal territory, because we've never been in this banana republic kind of zone, right? We've kind of always been a little bit more civilized until, well, somebody decided to fight back. You got one guy who's like, I'm going to fight back against Barack Obama's machine that tried to take me down. Matt Taibbi is reporting new allegations that Obama's CIA actually targeted 26 people that were associated with the Donald Trump campaign back in 2016, arranged bump-in meetings in coordination with 5 different intelligence agencies all around the globe so that they could get more information. I mean, this is really kind of bizarre stuff. You got the Carter Page situation where they were tapping his phone over at Trump Tower. Who does this? Do we not have bigger fish to fry? Do we not actually have real concerns to be concerned about? Do we have to get so bogged down in politics? Well, that's where we are right now, unfortunately.